In this video, I'm going to be building a Pinterest house in Bloxburg. This video was voted on by you guys, so if you want to tell me what to make next, make sure you subscribe. Anyways, let's get right into the video. Alrighty guys, so there's going to be a lot of knocking and a lot of music in the background, but I'm going to try and work on this build for you guys. Basically, this construction company is currently ripping my house to shreds and rebuilding it, and for whatever reason, my lights just got turned on. Oh, it's because my Wi-Fi's out, that's right, okay. And somehow, in the process of doing construction, this construction company has cut my Wi-Fi. Now, my Wi-Fi already sucks, so this is kind of was the nail in the coffin for me. I'm gonna need you guys to just trust the process here. Well, I've been working on the front lawn. As of right now, they haven't done anything in a while, so I'm gonna quickly take this opportunity to talk to you guys here. I've been outlining the driveway because I think that's kind of an important process in this house. I hope they're on like a lunch break or something, because yeah, I need to get some work done. It's my time to get work done. You know, they've been working. Now I think it's my time to get work done. They were supposed to be done yesterday, and somehow it's gone on to today, so I don't know. Regardless, this is a rather huge house that we kind of have to deal with, so let's get a good layout in here, all of that fun stuff. And while my Wi-Fi remains out, I guess now is a good time to tell you to subscribe, because I've been working extra hard to get to 100,000 subscribers. Pinterest is not the best at getting me house layouts, so I'm gonna have to just sit here and kind of act like I know what I'm doing, even if I don't exactly know what I'm doing, and I think that's okay to admit. I think this makes sense for the house layout wise. As for the upstairs, I'm not, oh god, that's a bottle of my drink that just went away. So basically, for whatever reason, the upstairs really is, there's only really an upstairs like kind of here, but like I don't know what you'd put up here, you feel me? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna work on kind of getting overhangs here on the ledges. I want the overhangs to go out, and the goal is to paint them something really dark here with this wood grain. I think that by doing that, we're kind of doing ourselves a little bit of a favor, and then I can go underneath and basically just go like this, and that's gonna work out really well for us. Now for the rest of this roof, I want to get a good slopage up to the top. We're gonna need this roof to go super far up, there's no denying that, so we need to make sure that we have everything possible all ready and prepared. There we go. Okay, so it's gonna go something like that. So I've been working on this custom roofing spot here. Yes, it's not that easy. Yes, it might look a little thick, I guess. It might overhang way too much. I'm not sure what to do about that, but we'll figure that out later. Right now, okay, I'm just gonna take the happy tiny victory I have of having part of this roof done, because this stuff's not easy, man. Stuff's not easy, so we're trying our best out here, and we're gonna see how we can wrap this up. Gosh, I sound like my bowling coach. What up, coach, if you're watching this? Let me get a quick chimney in here though. We could use a nice chimney. I need to get a chimney design that's gonna be clonable, because we actually have quite a lot of chimneys in this house. So okay, we'll use that. That's all good with me. And we're just gonna drag this roof across, and then it kind of comes down right here. Okay, so this roof's gonna end right there after just 3 lonely little blocks of progress. I don't know if I really like this texture I'm using for the roof. I feel like I need to use a better texture. Brick sucks. Irregular stones kind of sucks too. A lot of these are not that great for roofing. All right, so after looking at all 3 of these, which one's the best one? Probably this one here on the right. Glad I got that figured out now, because I would have hated to keep going the way the roof was going, because this one just, I don't know, it looks too plasticky. I also need the dormers. I can't forget dormers, so we'll get those eventually. I need to somehow get like a custom wall trim, because this current wall trim I have is just a little too tall, I think. We're gonna try and make some cool custom windows here, very similar to the ones that I made with Isaac. I just did this custom window here. I've been working on also painting the walls, and I did that custom wall trim like I was mentioning doing. I actually really liked kind of the progress that we're getting here. This isn't the easiest house of all time, but if I can have the entire roof done today, I think that'll be great. This isn't a roof that has to be hollow or anything like that, which makes my job a little bit easier. And I also already have this corner piece that I can use, so that makes it even better for me right now. I really wish I didn't create such a large overhang, but you know what? I can't go back on it now, can I? So we're just gonna let it stay. Oh yeah, there we go. You guys can see this front facade starting to come together a little bit. I definitely need to make the dormers soon. Dormers are not that difficult to make. I actually used to make these quite often, so I'm kind of excited to try one of these again. It's been a long time. All right, is this a good dormer? Do you guys like this? Okay, so we're gonna add 2 of these in, basically. I was thinking of more in a position kind of like this. Yeah, okay. And so these are gonna be clonable, so I can perfectly just place them really wherever I want, and we could start them right here. This is gonna be the first dormers placed on the build. Oh wow, that's gonna look cool. I think, trying to think if there's any other color I should make this backdrop be. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, that looks kind of cool. And then there's one other dormer type I'm gonna have to make. I don't know, I've been working for an hour and 16 minutes, so I'm glad I also checked my recording to make sure that I even had the recording still going. But okay, Now that that's there, I think it would be cool to kind of work on this little gutter design that there is. And so you guys can see this entire gutter piece is clonable, basically. Not bad at all, because then I can just place this right here and all of that. That's going to look nice whenever that is done, I believe. This landscaping is going to be interesting to do, but it should probably make the entire build, so I guess I can't really complain. Alright guys, I'm just going to need you guys to trust the process. There's another big roofing piece that I'm going to do here at the front door. That's going to look a lot better. It's going to make this all kind of tie together. I get this is a lot of blue right now, but this should look pretty cool when it's done. So guys, they're still doing construction work like all around me, so this is gonna be fun, but I want to get the backyard worked on because, as you guys know, I love my back facades of my homes, and holy cow, that is loud. So let's get something nice cooking up here for you guys. I think you guys deserve it. We're gonna make the overhangs in the back a little less severe than the overhangs in the front, for obvious reasons. So let's kind of get to work on those first, and then I think we can work on the rest of it after that. So what I would like to do is I would just like to really get the overhang to be one of these tiny little blocks instead of two. This house is a really impressive facade, so I kind of need to nail it, to be honest. Guys, I'm gonna go see Muse soon. I need to buy the tickets. I need to stop like delaying my purchase of tickets, and I need to go buy them. I feel like these prices are just gonna keep going up. And holy cow, guys, you guys can hear they're pounding on my wall. That has been my life the past few days, is just that noise right there. So I would just like to make that clear. It's like the FBI is knocking on my wall, bro. Like, it's knocking off the decorations in my room and all that. It's like literally an earthquake. I'll check my computer, make sure like my graphics card didn't shift. Like, there's a lot of serious questions that need to be answered. I feel like this balcony might be a little too far off of the thing, but you know what? I can't really do much about it now, so I'm not gonna complain about it. I hope they just don't knock on my Wi-Fi again. That's all I ask, bro. Alright, guys, so I've been working on this little spot here. I'll have to get a custom railing in. That's gonna be rather difficult, but it's okay. Alright, I think I need to make another custom window slash door. I know it's not the smartest move, guys, but I'm looking forward to really working on this for some reason. Alright guys, I was just trying to work on detailing here. This actually is a lot more difficult than I thought it was. So I'm going to take a quick break from detailing that little section. I want to just get this roof done. So obviously the most important part of a facade is a thingamabobber. Oh duh, a roof. Yeah. I'm also going to need 2 of my dormers to be over there. And it looks like I might have to paint these a different color than the other dormers that I've had. Alright, I think this is going to be the other dormer. Reasonably so. I think this will get the job done. This is basically going to be like over here, probably what, so 4 blocks here. Yeah, it'll probably be like right there. Okay, I just got called a ding dong by Spotify. What? Spotify, what are you doing? You Twinkie promise? Spotify, this might be the cringiest ad I've ever heard. Might be the messiest roof piece that I've ever made, but you know what? We're just gonna live with it, okay? Okay, guys, so I've been working pretty well on this here. You guys can see all of that is pretty much clonable. This roof is going really well as we currently stand. All right, guys, I'm looking at my reference photo, just trying to see, did I get the scaling of everything right? And honestly, I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job so far. This looks super cool, and I'm loving the way that the roof is looking now. The roof actually is looking rather fantabulous, so I think that's good. It's not 100% accurate to my reference, but I'm trying my best. No, my game glitched. Oh no, it finally happened to me. I'm a victim. I'm a victim of the game bug. How sad. Like, you leave build mode and the transform tool is still there. That's crazy. We have quite a lot of progress though on the build today. I mean, this actually looks kind of cool. I just really, the scale is a bit off. Maybe not my best home scale wise, but I don't know. I feel like this looks pretty cool. The backyard's gonna look great, I think, so I'm excited to see how this ends up looking back here. But yeah, I hope you guys are as well. I'll fix that up later, I guess. Alrighty, well, it's day 2 of making this amazing house. Hopefully we finish this build on time. That's kind of the main thing right now. The construction is still going on outside, so please ignore that. Okay, so we have 4 of these windows that I need to add in here though. That's kind of the main thing right now, so we're gonna work on adding those while they keep banging into my wall. And here yesterday I just bought tickets to a concert, so I'm very excited about that. I'm very pumped up actually. Anywho though, let's make these custom windows slash doors, whatever they're called. We're gonna make sure that this is all clonable on one piece, of course. Sometimes I laugh at the nicknames that I give people, and like, I've managed to give people nicknames in the past where people will end up actually believing like that's their name. So I gave one of my friends a nickname and they absolutely hate it, but all the comments on that video are like, wow, this person's so funny, and it's just like, that's not even their name. I'm celebrating the 4th of July this weekend. I don't normally do a whole lot for it. It's been a hot second, so gonna be fun. I think we'll see how it goes. Gosh, I hate doing these by like the eye test. Sometimes my eye test like works really well and sometimes it just does not. So I'm gonna hope that the eye test succeeds here and that these are all fairly distanced apart. And then we're just gonna move these all inside, pretty much just like this. The goal though, obviously today, is to have the entire back facade done. We need to have this entire exterior done. I mean, house-wise today. That's kind of the main goal. So let me go get some music on and let's lock in. Oh yeah, I got the perfect song for this. Okay, so the window itself is done here, but we're actually not done with our work because we need to make a nice frame for this window. So we're gonna make a nice frame now. So I think I have this window cut out done to my liking. I should be able to clone all of it. Okay, so basically something like this, right? Maybe this little brown is a little too strong. From afar, what do we think? I think it might be just a tinge too strong, so we can lower that down. Play it together with quick words. Wait, what? Good game. Dude, wait, they don't even have like hello? Usability. What? What are these quick words? Okay. Well, I have the railing done now. That's good. I finally got that done. That definitely was kind of overdue. There is a pretty nice pool in the build, and it's a curved pool, so I'm not entirely sure what to do about that. All right, so I added in the pool, guys. Yes, I know it looks a little suspicious right now. So now I'm going to be using a diamond pattern for the backyard, which I know is definitely not the smartest idea, but it's okay. We'll figure it out, right? These guys, this is going to be a lot of stepping stones we'll have to place, but that's okay. We'll figure this out. Okay, basically something like this, right? You guys can sort of see that's how we're going to be doing our diamond pattern. Okay, thank goodness. That has finally been conquered. So now I can go through and place the pool again. My gosh, that took way too long to do. Okay, thank gosh. Oh, I was working on that for far too long. Guys, look at this. We're making pretty dang good progress on this roof here on the side. This is kind of the tougher part of the roof, I'd say, so I'm very happy with the progress right now. I'm currently going through a recent live performance of the band I'm seeing, so that I can kind of get an idea. Jimmy Eat World was so good, by the way, guys. I haven't really talked about it, but like the concert I saw in June, oh my gosh, dude. Jimmy Eat World's as good as they are, man. Like, I think Jimmy's voice is just unmatched, bro. Now I just have to connect to this roof over here, guys, and then this entire roof structure will be complete. Thank goodness, man. I've been working on this for a hot second. Oh my gosh. The house that you guys can see is really starting to take a decent amount of shape, which is good. I don't know why I decided to do the roof first. I guess I kind of do this often, but I don't know. Definitely wasn't my brightest move. All right, you know what? I think I'm just gonna have to live with the roof kind of looking like that, which I'm okay with. Crazy, crazy roof we have, guys. Holy cow, this house is a lot bigger than I kind of gave it credit for. All right, guys, I'm gonna be real with you guys. My dog's not doing very well, so I'm gonna be working on this build here for a little bit, but there's no guarantee that I'm gonna be able to do an interior, and I'm just gonna be transparent with you guys about that. Also, for whatever reason, this roof will not... Yeah, he's my big guy, so I'm gonna take him to the vet tomorrow and see what's going on. But I'm gonna try to film as much as I can tonight, and I'm not gonna try and let that bring me down, so I just hope he's alright. We're gonna hope that he's getting older, obviously, but yeah, he does mean the world to me. He is like I said, the cap in my capdo. So that's the whole, how I made the username. He's 11 now, so he's definitely a bit older, but yeah, we're gonna see how things go tomorrow and hope for the best. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting front spot here. So of course we need our big front door, right? That's kind of the big thing here that we are going to need is the front door. Looks like they're already launching some fireworks off tonight, so that's interesting. What's today, Wednesday? Oh wow, USA almost just scored again. This is a big part of the front facade, is this little, I guess, railing here. I'm just gonna add a trim to this mantle roof here, and hopefully I won't have to do much more on this exterior. At least detail-wise, you know, if it's something I can touch up later this week, I will be very happy with. We're gonna hope that my dog's doing okay. This did sadly impact my collab with Faulty last week, as he had mentioned in his video. Part of life right now, so we're gonna try and just let things be. Alright, well, basically it looks like that. Oh my goodness, that looks kind of ugly. Oh well, right? I can't do much about it. Alright, so I'm gonna come and get this brick post fence. I think we're gonna be... Ooh, wait, actually. Nope, I'm a genius. I have to do the thingy-mabobber where I become super good at recreating fences. Alright, so guys, basically this is actually clonable here. This kind of little design. Alright guys, halftime's over for USA. I'm adding in this fence here in the backyard. This is kind of basically this is really gonna structure things out for the rest of this build. Yeah, so you guys can sort of see here, I'm starting to really get some work. This kind of framing is gonna be cool, I think. It should look kind of cool, so I'm excited for that. I'll have to get windows up here and around the rest of the house here soon. But yeah, otherwise I'm not too upset with how things are going. I'm kind of just going to toss one of those pillars over there just for fun. Yeah, so that actually looks pretty cool so far. Okay. Alright, well, there's the stripes. Let me quickly get my driveway in here as well. I think it's about time that happens. So There, we're gonna do something like this. I'm not sure what garage door I'm gonna use. We've been kind of keeping that curved theme, which makes me want to do the arched garage door, or arched, whatever it's called. Sort of something like this, right? It is a very grand estate, I guess. I need to go add these dormers in now. Honestly, this is looking pretty good. I get a clonable window in, and like this entire build has changed. So let's go look through and find a window to make. I found it. I found the window that we're gonna make. All right, well, basically the window's gonna look like this. It's clonable. Oh my gosh, that completely changed things up, actually. Okay, let me give myself some props. That was a really well done window. I guess if there's one thing I can do on this channel, it's occasionally make some pretty dang good windows, so that's funny. Yeah, we can pretty easily go and chuck these into the build now, and just by having these, this is honestly gonna make me feel a lot better about this build. So that makes me very happy. Okay, you guys can sort of see that we're starting to add in some tiny extra details. But yeah, by just simply adding in that window, this is probably the best thing I could have done right now. Let me decorate the rest of this backyard here. I'm just gonna place a floor. Granted, the rest of this flooring is not gonna be the same as this one. I made that mistake once. I'm not gonna make it again like an idiot. We're gonna add in some landscaping here. That's kind of the genius ploy. It's been a very unfortunate week. I've been trying to film a lot and it hasn't been working because there's been people working outside of my house blasting copyrighted music that would make me lose monetization immediately if it was in my video. Yeah, I don't blame them because I mean, like, they do it so they can work on my house faster. Yeah, I don't know. Anywho, though, we're just gonna add in some more stuff here. We're gonna add in a nice little tree. I haven't used this tree in like forever, but we're gonna use it here. Okay, let me go get a wall trim. A wall trim's gonna help out a lot. Yeah, let's get the wall trim. There we go. I'm so happy I'm adding in these extra details. Yes. Like, this is exactly what the build's needed, so let's keep going. Oh yeah, this looks cool. I don't see maybe even need to make this brick a darker though. Burnt sienna is interesting. That's a color I would never normally use. Call me crazy though, but I don't hate it. Now let's go add some outdoor dining spots here. Man, somebody's going ham on the fireworks right now. All right, we definitely are making some progress now, like about dang time. I also forgot I can paint the bottom of the pool. Oh yeah, let me do that. Let me actually like paint the bottom of the dang pool, right? I feel like that'd be kind of cool, so. And then let me also get the steps into the pool too. See guys, now that I just came in here and even just added in all of that detailing already makes me feel a lot better. Like, guys, I was feeling so overwhelmed about this build, but now I'm already feeling a lot better, so that's great. What room was I thinking of having here? An office. An office deserves doors out to the backyard. US just advanced to the next round. Awesome. All right, you know what? After a real quick color rerun, suddenly this build I'm just feeling is a lot better overall, so yay me. Alrighty guys, so I'm filming this on Friday, July 3rd. First and foremost, I would like to apologize for the probable lack of quality this video is going to have. As I might have said in a clip before, yesterday we were going to take my dog Captain to the vet because he has not been doing very well lately. As many of you guys may know, as you know, pets get older, they can get sick, stuff like that. Just a bunch of really unfortunate things happens, and it's very sad to see. And we went to the vet, and we were informed that our poor puppy dog Captain had cancer beyond a curable point. And sadly, we had to say goodbye to him yesterday. You guys can click off the video now if you don't like hearing the sadness. I'm very sorry. I've never been this, I guess, vulnerable on camera before. But yeah, it sucks. I went into the vet thinking, you know, that we were going to have some cure, maybe something that was easily fixable. And I thought maybe, you know, just something they could just take out because, you know, I knew he was kind of struggling on his back legs. I didn't know what it was though. And yeah, it was beyond cure. So yeah, we had to say goodbye to Captain yesterday. And I really don't feel too great, as you guys can probably imagine. So I'm just going to kind of touch up this build some, make it good enough for my standards. I feel like I have kind of a decently high standard in terms of my thumbnails, but I apologize if the quality of this video overall disappoints any of you. I know it's probably not up to your guys' standards that I've tried to kind of normalize around here, and yeah, I'm really sorry about that. But as things currently stand, I really just I can't explain how I feel. I feel like we got most of our good days with him that we could. I think sadly just seeing him in his current state where he wasn't very healthy anymore and was hardly able to eat, get around the house, stuff like that, I think kind of pushed me and my family a little to the point where we don't want him to suffer anymore. Captain was like a brother to me, and so I'm an only child, but he was really there for me whenever I needed him most. So definitely really hard to say goodbye to him, but he was the best buddy I could ever ask for, so I'm very thankful that we had him. And yeah, as I might have mentioned before, I guess that's kind of how a lot of people ask me how I came up with the name Capdo for my YouTube channel. Well, my friends used to call me Lando, and my dog's name's Captain, so in 2018 I made that username. Obviously I know how much Captain means to me now, but being able to kind of look back and see how much he meant to little me as well, to the point where I would name, kind of name myself or my branding after him like that, really warms my heart. And so it just, I don't know, to me it shows just how good of a dog he was. Yeah, but to those of you who've lost a dog before, it sucks. We've lost one before him that I had for maybe 3 years, and that was hard. And this is also very, very, very difficult for me and my mom. So I'm gonna try and take this holiday weekend I'm hopefully gonna be going down somewhere for the 4th of July. So maybe that'll take my mind off of things, but I hope that I can still get a decent video out for you guys next week. Man. This is hard to come forth about, guys. I don't like opening up about this very often, but I figured you guys deserve to know, as you guys are my fans. We're gonna keep going this summer, all right? The grind's not gonna stop, although I might need some time a little bit more to really kind of spend with myself and my family and try and recover from this. I don't mean to dump on you guys. I'm very sorry if you guys do not appreciate that, but I figured that I would just let you guys know kind of what's going on in case I seem a little off or maybe miss a week or something here in the next in the near future. So yeah, I figure you guys deserve to know. But yeah, in terms of trying to make this house for a thumbnail standpoint, I feel like I'm at kind of a decent point right now. I'm just gonna add in some spruce trees over here and kind of just make them a little bit taller. We're just gonna kind of like line this side of the house really with some trees because there's not really much else that we can do right now. I'm not trying to spend too much time on my computer today. My eyes hurt a lot. We're gonna go and try and finish this up so I can edit it and get it out to you guys on time. And I appreciate all of the people who have reached out, by the way. I would like to make this very clear. There's plenty of my online friends here who knew first before I'm revealing this to all of you guys, but I appreciate all of them that have reached out to me. A lot of people who didn't even get to meet him still knew how much he meant to me and decided to reach out, and I really appreciate that. His memory will be forever carried on in my life, obviously, and I kind of like that he's gonna stick with the name, obviously Capto, so he's got a meaning in the name of this channel, to the point where I feel like this channel is just for him too, and it kind of helps remember. I don't know what I'm saying, but it's kind of like a memorial for him now almost, because he's gonna forever be tied with me to that. So yeah. But okay guys, what do you guys think of the house overall? If I kind of go into free cam, I actually look at this house facade, I really don't hate it. I feel like it would look crazy with an interior. One thing that's kind of throwing me off is that there's no doors right here, so I'm gonna kind of quickly put some doors here. Even if I don't put a light, I just need like a door here, so that way this wall isn't like entirely revealed. Just for the record guys, the plot data on this house is 41% and our plot value is at $1.1 million. It's kind of up there in terms of pricing. I'm gonna get this kind of little front patio section out here. Let me go and kind of sprinkle in some more landscaping here and there. I want to make this house still look tolerable, guys, so maybe someday I'll be able to do the interior. If you guys would like that, please let me know down in the comments below. But as it stands right now, I personally could not be more excited to be done with this build. I would like to move on from... I'm not looking forward to editing this one. The commentary is just a little bit different. Guys, I think this is going to be the end of this video. Yeah, I actually really love this beautiful house that we've made here. Actually, adding in landscaping really helped a lot, so I'm gonna get a thumbnail, I'm gonna edit this up, and I'm gonna take this weekend to myself. But yeah, if you guys celebrate, stay safe for the 4th of July. Have an amazing weekend. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you in the next video.